Hey, how you doing? Durinde back with you once again. Continue our Let's Play of Stellaris with the Star Trek New Horizons mod. Glad to have you along. I almost forgot what game I was playing for a second, even though I have like 150 hours logged right now. Anyway, yes, we're playing as the Andorians. Of course, last episode we started with the Andorians. The 0.9 patch for this particular mod had come out, and I'm still pretty pumped to play it, playing as the Andorians, which is awesome. Doing something different here. Of course, we do have some aliens up in this corner of the universe, so I do have the game taken along here. How's research going for us? So we have 30 months for a better physics, well, 5% physics upgrade for just across the board. That's going to be good for us. 94 months for a orbital hospital. Keep in mind we do have the alpha mod enabled, so if you're seeing some buildings and options and stuff that you're not seeing in your New Horizons game, it's because I have the alpha mod enabled. And we have 3 months for advanced tactical variants specialization. Not sure what it does, but it sounds pretty cool to me, so let's see what happens there. Construction ship needs something to do. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff up in this system here, buddy. Go take care of that. Lots of research, a little bit of energy, a little bit of minerals, and a whole bunch of society. Okay. So we are colonizing Epsilon Indi. That's good for us. Graphics are a little bit bugged. Of course, keep in mind this is an alpha mod. Alpha, well, it isn't the alpha mod, but this particular release of New Horizons, it's still in its alpha state. You know, they're still adding features and stuff. So you may see a few bugs from time to time. Keep that in mind, but I still recommend this mod, though, because it adds so much. If you're a fan of the Star Trek universe, you know, hey, you get to play as the Andorians, you get to play as the Cardassians, you get to play as the Ferengi. Pretty much whoever you like from the Star Trek universe. I mean, they pull back on the map here. I mean, you have base. This is your playground right here, and we are this little bitty tiny bit right here. So, you know, there's lots of places for us to explore, to expand, alien races to meet. We have to boldly go into the universe and, yeah, meet new people, new civilizations. Photonic torpedo. Okay. Or shuttle network, or advanced starship designs. Well, I do like the idea of adding photon torpedoes to our ships, so let's go for that. So we are over our naval capacity right now, and it's not that high. There are some aliens in this system. They have a fleet strength of 644, so you're going to want to try to get up to that. Now, keep in mind with the Star Trek New Horizons mod that each ship is worth a lot. I mean, it's going to cost us 224 minerals to build a single frigate, and 500 for a destroyer. So, you know, it's like in the Star Trek universe. I mean, each ship means something. They're not just like little throwaway vessels that you just toss at the enemy. You know, they can actually hold their own, and they can actually live a long time. Let's take a look at our ship designer. I'm not sure, have I... yes, I have designed our destroyer class. I just haven't built any because they are bloody expensive. Let's take a look at our planetary surfaces. Okay, so we should be fine here. Lursen, which is our, well, it's not our newest world, but it's one of our newer worlds. These guys are fine. We do have populations coming in here. Keep in mind we are slow breeders, so it will take us a little while to actually fill out some of these planets. That's why I'm hoping, you know, we need some more races and maybe work out some migration treaties. I'd like to have... I think we've already done a migration treaty with the Vulcans. And that's actually great for us because the Vulcans, their ground troops, pretty strong, actually. I don't know how they compare it to the Andorians, but when I was playing the Ferengi earlier, I was using Vulcans as my assault troops 90% of the time. I'd have like a single Ferengi army, and the rest of it was just Vulcans. I'm not sure how that would work canon-wise, but it was a pretty interesting scenario to be in. So we're still at 16 out of 44. We're still building here. Again, there's not too much I can do with my worlds. And yeah, keep in mind that we're still in the beginning stages of this particular Let's Play, so... you know, we will have to take time out from time to time just to let our minerals and stuff build up. Communications established from Benzar. Okay. Hello to you. It's the Benzites. So guys who beat out Wesley Crusher in the entrance exam. May the spirits bring you to your goals. This changes everything. It's the first alien encounter, even though we've talked to the Klingons already. So they have a single planet, and looks like they probably have a frontier outpost or something there. So we're kind of getting squished right now between the Vulcans and the Benzites. So I need to get those colony ships out there and kind of expand our territory while we can. Let's take a look at our expansion planner. Minerals are kind of our linchpin right now. And there's 4 energy on this planet as well. Food goes down by 10, but engineering input goes up. What about Epsilon Indy 3A? Engineering output goes up. Habitability is up. Actually, this is a great place for science. It's a small world, though. It's tiny. It's a small world after all. Let's take a look at it. Epsilon Indy 3A. What happens if we colonize it? Yeah, it is tiny. There's no blocker tiles, though. And there's quite a bit of food. Okay, who would do the best on there? The Anar, not so hot. The Andorians themselves, not great, but they're a little bit better than these guys. You guys are individualists. Energy credits go up. Not a lot of energy on that world. Collectivists, food consumption goes down. Slavery tolerance, pacifists. I don't know if we want to have that many pacifists on the go all the same. We will be going to war with somebody at some point. I guess we'll go for these guys for now. We'll plop them down here. Thunolin? Sure, why not? And we do have an election come up. Okay, an election coming up. Who do we have? So this is the person who's in charge right now. He's warlike. Reduces ship costs, which might be good for us at the start of the game. Also, building costs is down. Ship costs and army costs go down. Energy credits up by 10%. I like him a little bit better, actually. And what's up with you? Spaceports go down. Food goes up. Loyalist insiders and moderates. Everyone has a 33% chance of winning. I'd kind of like to get maybe this guy in charge. So let's support him. He has 50% of the vote now, so let's see how the election turns out for us. We do have the Lurzen Liberation Brigade. Can we manage them at all? New ruler has been elected. Okay, now we have 2 independence factions. Okay, and seriously, we just colonized there. You're trying to gain sovereignty already. Like, calm down, guys. You just started off. You know, it's You need to back down a bit. Give me some time to make things better for you. Here, look, I'll even give you a governor. Ethics divergence +5. I don't think we need that right now. You're resilient. You're adaptable. I like the idea of the adaptable guys going to gain experience faster, which means our happiness should go up quicker than normally. So we are building a colony ship on Andoria. And where else can we colonize? I'm trying to expand quickly here now because I do see kind of the walls closing in around here. So how come you're not doing anything? You need to start exploring some strange new worlds. Seek out new labs and new civilizations. Okay, so unfortunately we don't have... I guess the game's saving. La-di-da-da-da. It's the same game song. Okay, survey that system. Hopefully we don't run into any bad guys or anything, so he completely loses his mind and forgets that he has other orders. So yeah, expansion is kind of what I need to focus on right now. So you're good. 18. I guess we gotta go here. So it's this system. And it is this world. Okay. Colonize. It's a Class M. It's an Arctic Class M. So these guys not so hot. These guys not hot either, but they're better than nothing, I suppose. Philosophical. You're peaceful. You're good with energy credits. I guess we'll have you guys again. Okay, there's a little bit of food on this world. Not much. Bit of water. So we'll colonize there. Okay. And how much is it per colony ship again? Spaceport. They're pretty cheap, actually, 177. So I'm actually going to set up... I mean, we have up to 10 systems that we can control. So we may as well get those colonization ships out and kind of grab as much territory as we can. So expansion planner once again. So you're being colonized, you're being colonized. You're kind of the next best for different minerals and stuff like that. Let's check out the surface. I don't think it's that one. I think it's Terry. Come on, save your game. Ooh. Just popped up. Stellaris isn't working, and then it went away. So that kind of freaked me out for a second. Check out the surface here. Yeah, I think this is a spot. Okay. So let's drop a colony on it. 50% for these guys. Okay, so it's not going to be these guys. It's going to be these folk. Yeah, we'll research this anomaly. I should have read that, actually, because there are some neat, interesting anomalies and events that happen in this mod. And we'll drop ourselves down here. And Elrond. Okay. Quite the name. So 135 for minerals now. I mean, this is the time for us to expand because we're not at war with anyone. Kind of the only sticking point right now is this little group of alien vessels. So, you know, we'll get our kind of get our manufacturing base in place. So, you know, for when we do actually go to war, then we can start pumping out as many ships as we like. Okay, so we do have a couple of colony ships being built right now, and we can build another one. So let's do that. So we have 3 colonization efforts on the go right now. There's 4 food here. Same amount of energy. Okay, among the asteroids surrounding TFB 78, we have discovered an alien ship adrift. It's not responding to our attempts to hail them. This is due to it being unable to interpret our signal or some other reason we do not know. Our science officer recommends that we get a construction ship to tow it. Intriguing. Or we could get a bunch of minerals. Let's go for the special project. It is intriguing. It intrigues me. So it's... where is it? It's probably up in this system. Adrift. Go to... Okay, so we want our construction ship to work on that research project. And he wasn't doing anything anyway, so that's cool. So yeah, we were looking to build another colony ship, so everything being equal, I guess probably this world. Epsilon Indy 2. Okay, colonize this. And these guys are 50%. Again, I'll drop down these folk. 2 food right here, so let's do this. New Andoria. I like the name of this. Observing the massive asteroid T937, we have found something. Okay, they have found something. Good for them. I'm glad we have our top people in charge right now. Our top scientists. Reminds me, I was watching one of the old Godzilla movies. I forget which one it was. I think it was the one where they introduced Mechagodzilla. And anyways, like... we have our top scientist on it, and I was thinking about that. It's like, top scientists, there's no such thing as like a top scientist, you know. All scientists kind of have their own fields, you know. Is he the top scientist in biology and mechanics or astrophysics or what? He can't just be like the top scientist of everything. He's got to have like some sort of title, you know. He's the top scientist. It's kind of like in movies where, you know, there's this, or there's television shows where there's this generic scientist character, and I don't know, they can do everything from biology to engineering to, you know, it's kind of just a TV trope, but I thought it was pretty interesting when I thought about it. Deep within a crevice of the giant asteroid T937, we have found something astonishing. There's mining gear attached to the rock digging itself into the vast depth. The asteroid stands abandoned. No sign of who placed it there, so we could stop it, do a drill rampage. We could scrap it for minerals. Yeah, let's go for drill rampage. Why not? Okay. And 171. So how are we doing for our expansion planners now? So we have one more planet that we can colonize. It's down here. It's in this system. And I guess it's this planet. Colonize. Oh, it's an ice world. Should be perfect for us. No, only 50%, eh? Strange. Yeah, we'll grab these guys again, and we'll drop them where we can get food. Okay, and we did finish up some research. So, okay, we're going to get plus 5% bonus for all physics research now. Well, that's great. An optical core. What does this do? Chance to hit? I think we need that. Last time when we attacked the pirates, we were doing that with a hit rate of like 20%. That was not great for us, especially since the Andorians are supposed to be kind of these great warriors, or at least they were in Enterprise. So yeah, Andoria still building colony ships. Ooh, and there's two potential worlds here. Where are you going? Did you actually? Okay, he's going to do that system first. Then hopefully he's going to go back to that system. All right. So we do have an energy deficit right now. So let's check out this world. Anything we can do here? Yes, we can build ourselves. Okay, so we could gain an extra science ship, or we can get the enhanced ship speed modifier. I like the enhanced ship speed. I like the idea of it. So we could do a natural fuels converter. How are we doing for natural fuels? We have 5 out of 5 right now, so we're not using any. Produces 3 energy and a mineral. Hey, if I can get a little bit of each, the best of both worlds, so to speak, let's go for that. Okay. And how are things on Lurzen? I think do the Anar have that slow breeder trait? They do, okay. So if we do have a chance to modify our genes at some point, maybe that's what we'll work towards. Again, so it's 2 natural fuels. We can get a little bit of minerals and energy at the same time. I think that might be the smarter play for us. You know, take advantage of the whole alpha mod thing. So our construction ship's not doing anything right now, and I don't think there's anything oh, there's a whole bunch of research stations I could build in this system. Okay, so let's get on that. Missing out on a whole bunch of society research. Let's put him to work, or her. Okay, so we'll clear this, and these guys are gaining momentum. Lursen. Do we have any defensive armies? That might suppress them a little bit. Armies, we do have a few. Costs 24 to build one. Retrieve scientific data. Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, so let's see if we can max out our defensive armies. Clear this. And there is a pretty good world it's an Arctic world that we could potentially colonize down here, so that would be good for us as well. Part of the reason why we're in this energy deficit as well is because we are colonizing a whole bunch of worlds at the same time, and it's -8 energy for each colony ship that we have working. So that's probably why we're facing some of that drain. And we do have a little bit of ship maintenance on the go too. Okay, so we're expanding, we're growing. How's our research going? 30 months, 29 months for that, 67 for that, and 7 months till we can have photon torpedoes. Okay. Abandoned 8 years ago, chief science. Okay, so this is, I like to call this the Riker event. If you remember that episode of Star Trek where Riker kind of got split through the transporter, and then there was the evil Riker with the sideburns. This is kind of a replication of that. Yeah, we're going to beam this guy up to sick bay. If you want to see like the full read-through of that, check out my Cardassian Let's Play. We're going to get him to help fix the station, and we can't risk his life. And we're coming with you. And okay, so we've gained an admiral, I believe, and we gained some society research. Yes, we do have a new admiral. So that's why I did that. So we could have an extra free admiral. And I think, no, he's still only at level 2. And of course he's still called Riker, which is awesome. So we have an Andorian Riker now. Special project failed. No problem there. Okay. So, have we encountered any more worlds that we can expand to? Yes, this one. It's glacial. So let's get the zoom in on that. Desica 4. Check out the surface. It's very icy, where you think we would thrive, but it's only got a habitability of 50%. So it must be a special kind of ice that the Andorians like. I don't know. There's no food. There's one food there. Okay. Alright, so let's colonize here. It's going to cost us a bit of influence. 40% for those guys, 50 for us. Drop down here on the food. We already have a planet with that name. We already have a planet of that name. Okay. So apparently there's only 2 random names left. So we have to think of something. Let's call ourselves the Big Blue Ball, because it's an icy planet. Okay. Let's clear this. Again, we'll clear this. Waiting for the game to save again. Come on. There we go. And yes, I understand we're in a energy deficit. Can we build anything on any of our worlds? Nothing we can do there, really. Nothing we can do here. Nothing. Oh, they're on strike? What? Guys, really? This is what, Inner Drax? I guess we gotta suppress both those guys, unfortunately. That means we have no influence coming in every month, but I can't have those guys on strike right now. I need everything I can get. Radiation removal? Do we need that? I haven't seen that technology before. Okay, we do have an incoming transmission. Torpedo upgrade. Or a Hydroplant 2. Let's go for a Hydroplant 2. Non-aggression pact with the Benzites. I am okay with that. If you remember when we had a look at our edicts last time, any wars we fight are going to be wars of liberation. So we're going to be taking on folks who kind of endorse slavery. So that's kind of what we're doing. Okay, this planet. Okay, so they've just colonized here. Has 3 food. We don't need any more food right now, but we do need minerals. Let's plop down a mine here. Clear this. And, okay, I think we've researched everything here. So let's see what we have. On Beta Prime. Beta Prime, it's bleak. Habitability goes down. Foods map -10. It's a large world, though. It's Class M. It's Arctic. There's a lot of nuclear resources on this planet, so it might be in our benefit to take this. We do need to try to get some blocker tile removal technology on the go, though. So yeah, let's drop a colony on it. Do the old Gundam. Okay, colonize. And okay, the Andorians are better suited. Grab you guys again. It's a little bit of everything there. And we need another name. It's the, this is going to be the Big White Ball. There we go. Not being very imaginative with my planet names. What, I mean, aside from Blue and Antenna, what else can you say about the Andorians? Could call a planet Sharan, I guess, after the guy from Enterprise. Okay. So we do have colonization efforts going to all these planets. Excellent. So this planet needs a governor. Let's recruit a governor. Lifespan plus 25 years. I like the idea of that. Let's check out our surface. Okay, so they're coming in here. Food's at 2 right now. And there's not a lot of food on this world. If I build a hydroponics facility here, it's going to suppress both the water and the mineral. Qu'est-ce que c'est? What should I do? Water excavator. Probably don't need that. So we have 2 food. I'm actually going to build a little hydroponics facility down here for now. Okay. So we have 300 minerals. Anything else we can do on any of our planetary surfaces? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So Andoria is still pumping out the colony ships. And we are surveying this system, so there might be a planet up here that we can colonize as well. Again, if I can get like these planets producing, it's going to be great for us. You know, get that industrial base up and get our population growing, so our naval capacity goes up as well. Let's see. Let's check out our expansion planner now. Okay, so we do have a couple more worlds. You have no food down here, so there is food here. So we're probably going to... Yeah, we're probably going to colonize the place that actually has some food on it first. Right here, okay. So colonize. Unfortunately, we are starting to tear through our influence fairly quickly because we aren't gaining... Oh, we're gaining 1 now. Okay, that's a little bit better. Rator Prime? Sure. Why not? Clear this. Perfect. And, been reading Reddit, and it almost looks like, with the Banks patch, there's going to be like a little, like, food bar for your entire empire, so you can actually, I don't know, it almost seems like you'll be able to ship food to different planets. So if you have a breadbasket planet, so to speak, then you could ship food to maybe like an industrial planet and not have to worry about building hydroponics facilities everywhere. That's going to be a big change in gameplay. Unfortunately, if that patch does come out fairly soon, I might have to start yet another new Let's Play of this because I have no idea how this mod's going to interact with the 1.5 Banks patch. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, so there was another planet in that system I think we could colonize. Expansion planner, yes. This is a place with no food. Things are going to be very rough on this planet for a while. So yeah, we'll drop down these guys. So wherever we put this, it will generate some food. Yeah, we'll put it down here. We'll get a little bit of water as well, I think. Rator Prime, we already have that name. Let's call this Sharan. There we go. I have no idea how that's spelt. Okay, wharf enemy vessels. Where are we seeing these enemy vessels? There's those guys. Okay, so we're still doing our colonization. Construction ship's not doing anything, so we will get you to build some research stations there. And it's pretty much all we can do in our little kind of piece of space. So I think I'm going to have to start concentrating soon on... I mean, there are potentially habitable planets in this system, as well as the bad aliens. Yeah, there's 2 possible planets. So I got to clear those guys out so I have access to those planets. There's a lot of planets in that system anyway, and if I can get some races who are adaptable to those different planets, I mean, then I could have a single system with 5 planets. That would be a great boost to us, I think. Okay, so I think we're filled up on governors right now. Yes. I wonder if I should actually drop something into sectorhood at this point. So I can either have planets with no governors, or I could have a sector with like 2 or 3 planets. I don't know. Seems like there are Alpha Centauri. It looks like there's probably some aliens here. So we're probably not going to be expanding in this direction. So if we do expand, it's going to be this way. Have we encountered any more worlds that we can colonize? Expansion planner? No. Okay. So this planet... Okay, so we got 3 food starting off. So yeah, we'll probably want a hydroponics facility here. Communication established with Earth! Who are these Earthlings? Interesting! Well met, alien friends. We shall probably... Spirit Spring. Okay, so we've met the Earthlings. That's not a big deal to us. like it was last, or when we were playing the Cardassians. Like, before it was like, holy crap, it's Earth! What do we do? And they want a defensive pact. I am okay with that. Yeah, I should have recognized, hey, it's Alpha Centauri. Earth should be around there. Yeah. Wolf 359. Was that where the battle with the Borg took place? I think it was one of the Wolf systems where the big whole Locutus incident happened. Okay. Yes, okay. There we go. So, yeah, we have potential Earthlings coming into our systems now. That's cool. I'm fine with that. So how's our research going? 20 months for that, 2 months for our optical core, and 43 months for a better hydro plant. I don't think we actually have any hydro plants. Expansion planner again. So, yes, we do have colonization efforts going out in all directions. Let's take a look at our plants. We've had a lot of out-migration from Andoria, so there's not much I can do about that for now. Optical core, okay, so we can upgrade our ships. Migration, resettlement -10. Let's go for that. It's fairly cheap. So planets, no. What do I want to do? So I do, yeah, it's not much I can do until we kind of repopulate this world. Just try to make people as happy as possible. Hopefully we'll have some Earthlings show up. I mean, it's a cold planet, but, I mean, all they have to do is bring a coat with them. They'll be fine. Food's at 0 here right now, so we'll have to do something about that. Let's put down a hydroponics facility here. We can do a colony ops center. That produces kind of one of everything. It increases food output on the planet overall. I like the idea of that. This planet, food's at 2. This is our rogue planet as well, so that's why everything's showing up dark. So build a power plant there. In this world, we're just kind of waiting for this guy to come in. Trade deal, sensor links, sure, I'm happy to trade that. Sensor links with the Vulcans as well. Cool, so we're getting a better map of the universe right now. Construction ship's not doing anything. And we're still colonizing new worlds. Okay, so they're okay. These guys are fine for now. These guys are fine for now. Star charts, yes please, sure. Yeah, the Earthlings they're all about communication and working together. So it's for food here. Again, let's try to get the energy kind of settled. Basic power plant there. Okay. Alright, and our borders haven't grown at all because kind of all of the planets that we've colonized have been within this little block. Have the Vulcans grown at all? They do have this system and this system. And they do have an outpost here. Okay. Alright, have we encountered any more worlds for us to colonize? The answer to that is actually yes. We do have. Okay, so what do you have better resources than this. Okay, you're all the way over there. Can we make it here before the Earthlings come? That's the question. You are a tiny planet. Well, I guess having a tiny planet's better than nothing. Well, we can't colonize it anyway because we have no influence. Never mind. So where's the other world? Expansion planner. 177, so we won't be colonizing that. Okay. Very good. So, let's look at expanding our fleet, perhaps. So it's 505. We can upgrade our spaceport. Let's put in order for that. And we don't have the level 3 upgrade yet. Okay. So yeah, our spaceport's going to be busy pumping out colony ships for the next little while. Where are these guys? Oh, that's the Earth fleet. Okay. Alright, so let's quickly run through our planets again. Okay, nothing we do here. These guys are still suppressed. Good. Yes, I understand the fact that we don't have any energy right now. They're fine. How are we doing for food? Food's still at 2. So we'll make sure we actually work the mines before we do anything else. This planet is good. This planet is fine. That planet's fine. Okay. So actually, two of these systems. Okay, so that's getting colonized now. Defensive pact with the Benzites. Okay, so we're starting to girdle our loins. You know, we're putting together the Federation piece by piece. We're part of it. We're here from the beginning. I think the Andorians were actually part of the initial. It's like the Andorians, the Earthlings, the Vulcans, and the or the pig guys. Starts with T. We'll come across them eventually. Yeah, I want to say the Tholians, but I know it's not the Tholians. Ooh, there were some alien vessels in this system, and our Earth friends are taking them out. I wish they'd go to this system. That would be a big help to us. Okay, so we do have our new world here. New world order. And yeah, let's get the food situation sorted. So we'll build a hydroponics farm right there. And Andoria's got what? Like 2 more Benzites. New colony on Big Blue Ball. It's located next, very close to our borders. We're not going to destroy our colony because it's part of our plans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we've located our Big Blue Ball next to you, but you know, in the spirit of friendship, you gotta realize that we need to expand. We need to grow. You know, it's let my people grow. That's how the song goes, isn't it? I know that's not how the song goes. Construction ship. Okay, so we can't build in this system yet. Why not? Should be able to build. There we go. Build mining stations there. Good. Science ship needs something to do. So if we go this way, we're probably going to run into the Romulans or the Nausicaans very, very soon, if I remember my Star Trek geography from the last game I played. So let's take a look at our expansion planner again. Again, these two places too expensive for us to colonize, so that's all we can do for now. Okay. The Earthers, Vulcan, have joined the Galactic League. Okay, so we are actually putting together a federation of sorts. Research is done. Resettlement cost minus 10%. Cool. Planet sensor range goes up. Energy storage, and we can build cold fusion plants. Since we are a cold-blooded race, I like the idea of us having cold fusion plants. And we did have that ship technology come in a while back. There we go, the optical core. So let's drop those in. Yes. And destroyer. Oh, that was destroyer. It's the Corvette. And we did we get better torpedoes yet? Photonic torpedoes? So how much do these do? 4.21. How much do the photonic torpedoes do? 14. Yeah, I think 14 is a lot better. Damage value 7.88. What was it before? 7.26. Okay, so we do want the photonic torpedoes. Any other upgrades we can do? I don't think so. I think we kind of covered off everything. Let's go to our destroyer. And let's grab a photonic torpedo. So, okay, damage is 15.79 right now. 16, 17. Perfect. The larger the number, the better. And we will want to upgrade our fleet. It's only going to cost us 34, so we're going from 188 to... Shouldn't take us very long. Oh, they have to wait for all those colony ships to be built before they actually get upgraded. Okay, never mind. There are more aliens down there. So I think we've kind of hit our limit now for what planets we can colonize. So I think our next step... Okay, we will join the Galactic League because we are nice and friendly Andorians. And B3 Leonis, so we're going to run into aliens here. Hopefully our science ship doesn't freak out. Oh, yeah. Alright, so our science ship's probably going to get out of there ASAP. No, he's still going to survey. Okay. Very good. Ooh, there's alien vessels down. Ooh. Something got taken out down there. And I don't know what it was. Something wrong in the world today. I should build a secondary spaceport. Number 1, to increase our naval capacity. Number 2, so we can build multiple ships at the same time. Alright, so how's this world doing? Okay, they're fine for now. All these guys should be fine for the most part. They're fine for now. Lursen is fine. Andoria is still pumping out colony ships. This guy's leaving for where? Moving to Earth? Why would you do that? You have a nice, beautiful, cold world right here, and now you're moving to Earth. Why would you do that? The only spot you can hang out is like northern Canada for 8 months of the year. I think the Andorians are pretty adaptable, though. Vulcan High Command? No. This colony is part of our future. It stays, my friend. Border conflict with the Vulcans and the Andorians. Where have I heard that before? Pacham. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're now colonizing down there, so we will want our construction ship to come down here after and build mining stations and research stations. Good. So that puts us back to 12 minerals. We're at -5. Abandoned terraforming equipment, so we do have a couple things that we can take a look at there. There's no real point for us to pursue any of those projects, though, because there is an alien species already present there, so not going to help those guys out. Or maybe I could dismantle the equipment, though, and maybe get a mineral boost. Let's take a look. Theta Aliens, Habitable World Survey, that's not it. Abandoned terraforming. Resume progress, or we could dismantle the equipment. Okay, let's research that. Okay. Hopefully that'll give us a boost of maybe minerals and maybe a little bit of energy as well. Ooh, there's some. So we do need to start building up our fleet at some point. Okay, the big blue ball has been colonized. Yeah, let's build ourselves a power plant there. The big white ball is getting colonized. And I think we're almost... Yeah, except for these two worlds, which we can't colonize until we get at least 36 more influence. Unless our science ship comes across a nice big juicy system. But I don't think we're going to do that at this point. So yeah, I don't know maybe where else we could expand. I know kind of these sectors, at least in the last playthrough I did, like kind of up here and up here, they're kind of empty pieces of space. So we may have to expand all the way up here. Drop down a, I don't know, frontier outpost or something. But we got to do some surveys first before we do that. And we also need to get our guard built up. Okay, so this should be our last... No, we got one more colony ship after this. So we can now build orbital hospitals. That's good for low food worlds. Tile blockers. Yeah, I think we need to work on that right now. Okay. And again, our surfaces, probably not a lot we can do right now. We did have a lot of out-migration. That's understandable. They have a lot of choices of where they want to live now. Food's at 1 now. So we could squeeze one more. Okay, so we'll build a mine here. This world should be fine. That world's fine. And this world is fine for now. Okay. We'll unpause the game. We've definitely grown our borders. And I think I'm going to start working towards building up my navy a bit. You're leaving too? You produce 7 energy. We don't want you to leave. Okay, station complete there. Why don't we have any Earthlings or Vulcans joining us? I know our worlds are cold, but hey, all you need is a jacket. You'll get over it. Jacket and a salt tablet. Okay. It's 180. There are aliens down here. Orion Syndicate. Oh, we run into the Orion Syndicate. Spooky. Okay, we gained the terraforming technology. That's actually really good. Sometimes you don't get that for quite a while. Description, work in progress. No kidding. All right. Mountain tile blockers, we're already working on that. Okay. So, question is, what worlds could we actually terraform? Do we have... There's a world down in our home system here. Oh, we can't terraform this yet? Okay, how come? I don't know. Maybe we have to research something else? Is this planet within our boundary? Yes. That's shown as red. Must be 20% surface. What about this world? Maybe we can... Okay, so we can terraform yellow worlds. Okay. Only if they've been surveyed, though. Well, maybe we'll do that at some point. Okay, so we're 308 minerals right now. Andoria... Okay, they are upgrading their spaceport after that. They're going to upgrade the first guard. Okay. I think I'm actually going to wrap this episode up for now. So, kind of our main push in this episode has been getting those colony ships out there and trying to grab as much territory as we can, because we do know we are kind of surrounded by all sorts of different alien races. And we are, you know, our kind of ethos for this... So any wars we fight, they're going to be wars of liberation, so anyone who's doing slaving, and of course none of these guys, I mean, the Vulcans don't take slaves, the Earthlings don't take slaves. As far as I know, the Benzites don't take slaves, so we'll be looking out for, like, Klingons, Cardassians, Breen, Ferengi. I'm not sure if they take slaves in this DLC, or not DLC, in this mod or not. But anyway, we'll be looking out for that kind of stuff. Also, our main focus, I think, for our next episode is going to get that, going to be getting those fleet numbers up, because we need to clear this out. There are some nice juicy worlds in this system. So 644, that seems doable for us, but we do have to get the minerals for that. Hey, if you like what you saw here today, think about liking the video and think about subscribing to the channel. Plenty more to come. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great day.